Hey, welcome to another match. This hand is awesome. I will keep it. One more land. We're drawing, one more land, and I'm playing a turn 3 card. And if I'm not drawing a land, then I'm drawing a spell I can cast. Which, as long as they're not 0 drops, is pretty good. Or I can get pot seized. That's a little more annoying. What? The only logical explanation is that he's got a second Thoughtseize. Because there's no way you take Galvanic Blast without a plan to Thoughtseize away the card. Okay. That is somewhat predictable. Alright, 3/3 Death Shadow. And I'm on the Inkmoth Nexus beatdown plan. It's too early to go all in. It's way too easy for him to have a Fatal Push, and that would be real bad. There's a Angler. Okay, well, Memnite Citadel attack for 2 poison. Actually, how many permanents do I have? I have 8 permanents. Alright. If he taps out again, he's dead. Just want to keep myself from going too low. So let's see what happens if I play the Vault Scourge, animate both Inkmoths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this can work. And I didn't need to pay those 2 life. Alright, so I'm going to put him at needing 2 Fatal Pushes, since I think that's a better odds for me than other options. Oh, let me pass through this phase to make sure that he's not going for the Snapcaster. Alright. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, he has to push the Ravager, and if he pushes the Ravager, then he has to deal with the Inkmoth, or the Inkmoth kills him. Kolaghan's command doesn't work. This is after blocks, so the Snapcaster doesn't matter. Cool. Got there. Edge Champion, Thoughtseizes, and a Stubborn Denial. Out with Memnites. Out with... Actually, you want to keep a couple Galvanic Blasts. Go like that. I want to keep the Galvanic Blasts in just in case there's a Static Caster. I feel like playing around Static Caster a little right now. And it's never a truly embarrassing card. Sometimes they get low enough that the blast out of nowhere can be lethal. Or you can blast a Death Shadow, and that reduces their clock by several turns. Well, I get a turn 1 2-drop. So that's a keep. I wonder what he's gonna Thoughtseize out. I can see good arguments for the Opal, the Plating, or the Etch Champion. Fortunately, he took the Opal and I drew a land, so I am not getting mana screwed, which means that he is not going to wreck me. Or at least not in that fashion. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Overseer. Let's get him to start killing it, or killing things. This is bad if he's got a Static Caster, but if he doesn't, it's pretty good. EE, Dismember. Alright, down to 8. So I need to do 4 damage and then he dies to a Galvanic Blast. Let's run the Cranial Plating out. Tap that before you can untap and cast a Static Caster. And do I want to do 1 damage to him? Yes, I do. Means that he's going to have to Fatal Push it next turn or die to the Cranial Plating. Also, if he fetch shocks here, then he goes down to 4, which is dead to a red source. Now he's just at 6. Kolagun's command, kill both. Alright, I need a land. Cast my Etch Champion. See how he deals with this. 5, 10. If he shocks himself, then a Battle Rage kills me. He can't kill the Etch Champion with anything short of EE or Liliana of the Veil, but they never play Liliana. Actually, no, he could have Flaying Tendrils or Kozilek's Return. I forgot about those. He does have to do something pretty good this turn. Snapcaster is pretty strong because it lets him kill the Cranial Plating. But if he needs to do land, Snapcaster, Kolagun's command, and if he does that, he loses because then I play Ravager, attack past the blockers, and eat everything, and then move the counters over. So Snapcaster, Kolagun's command doesn't do it. He needs Kozilek Return or Shock plus Kozilek's Return or Flying Tendrils, or Shock plus Battle Rage, or something else that's really good that I haven't thought about. Snapcaster Mage for Thought Scour? Serum Visions. That's probably not going to do it. Alright, I'm going to block, because I'm going to do that. Ornithopter, Ravager, equip the plating. That should be lethal. Wonder how he threw the games away. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible that would work. Will. See, that's what people are always asking and complaining about. Oh, not enough skill. Well, someone made a mistake and so they lost. That's how Magic should be. Anyways, see you next match.